What's up guys? In this tutorial, you're going to learn how to create a Bluehost account and sign up for a WordPress hosting plan. So this is good if you're a new blogger, business owner, or just looking to change WordPress hosting. So what I'm going to do is click on WordPress here or move my mouse over it and click on WordPress hosting. And you can see here, manage WordPress hosting. And in short, Bluehost helps you maintain your website and do the installation of WordPress for you. I'm going to click on view plans here, and you can see there's a few plans, but for most people, the starter plan is good enough. If you have a business or are planning to sell stuff online, you may want to choose the e-commerce essentials. If you already have a lot of traffic, you probably want to bump up to the high performance plans. The one thing to keep in mind is that the standard and high performance plans, they're both shared hosting. So they're shared on the same server. So your resources, your CPU resources are shared with other users on that same server. So it can be slow at times, but for most people that don't have traffic, the starter plan is good. If you are looking for a premium WordPress hosting plan, you can go to WordPress here and click on WordPress Cloud Hosting. It does cost a lot more, as you can see, but I'll put in a few links in the description below for premium WordPress hosting plans that are served or hosted on the cloud, which is a little bit cheaper than what Bluehost offer. But I'll go back to the shared hosting plan and we'll go with the starter plan. I'll click on choose plan here, and I'm going to create or register a new domain. If you already have a domain, you can just transfer it over by clicking on this checkbox, but I'll register for a new domain. I'll create a fake domain here, WordPress Bluehost Tut for tutorial. And for most people, you'll want this add domain privacy plus protection on. If I click on this icon here, what it does is with unprotected, your personal information, including your name, email address, and address will be exposed. So it's better to have the protection on. The one thing to keep in mind is it's usually better to register your domain with a different registrar just for security purposes. And many registrars already include this domain privacy plus protection. I use Namecheap as my domain registrar, and they already include domain privacy for free, but I'll just go with these options right now. I'll click on search for domain. Now you can see a few things that Bluehost offers, including upselling, but these options right here, SiteLock, CodeGuard, Yoast, Premium, and Google Workspace, you can uncheck all of these. You can sign up for your account with email or a password or log in with Google or Apple. Now going back to the pricing here, the pricing may change depending on the promotion available or the coupon available at the current moment. But if I click on this drop down here, you'll see there's a few options of 1 year, 3 years, and 4 years. One thing to keep in mind is if you go to the monthly plan, you're not going to get a free domain. So I'll just keep it at yearly for now. And you're going to want to change your data center. Your data center should be located where most of your users or your website visitors will be from. So maybe for some of you, it'll be in the US, others, it may be somewhere in Europe. So make sure to choose the most appropriate data center. Now you can see this WordPress or WP Bluehosttut.com domain here. You can see it's free for the first year, but renews at $13 a year. And if I click on the drop down here, I can change it and renew it automatically for an advanced price, but it's usually better just to go year by year, especially in case in the future you decide to change domain registrars. And the other thing is I want to show you is this domain privacy plus protection. You can see it costs money here. As I was stating, I use Namecheap as my registrar. The price is around the same for a domain, about $12 or $13 a year, but it includes domain privacy. So just keep that in mind when you're registering a domain or using the free domain option with Bluehost. But of course, registering the domain with Bluehost, it'll save you some time in terms of pointing the domain to your server. The other thing is this professional email trial. You don't need it. You can set that up later on. So I will click on remove. So now you can see the total price for 3 years, including the first year of the domain, is about $155 or $156. If I go to 1 year, the price will increase to about $5 a month, but it'll be cheaper in the short term. So for most people, it might be a good idea to just go for 1 year just to see and test out Bluehost and see if you like the shared hosting plan, or if you want to change to a later WordPress premium on the cloud. So it's up to you how you want to do this. But for people that are starting a new blog or business website and don't have any traffic, the starter plan is good enough. And then you just fill in your credit card information and so forth and click on submit payment. If you guys have any questions or need any help with signing up for Bluehost, make sure to leave a comment below and I'll try to answer every question possible. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. And as always, live easy, sleep breezy, and stay lovely.